The eThekwini Municipality is launching its state of readiness for the festive season. It says the program will include an update on the city's beaches as well as demonstrations of the various beach activities on offer. The municipality says the aim is to showcase the many attractions that locals and tourists can enjoy this festive season. Importantly, it will also outline the safety measures. SABC News reporter Vusi Khumalo has more.
Yes, the city of eThekwini has just unveiled its state of readiness for the festive season. As you know, that today is the 1st of December. This area, particularly in Durban, usually have a number of tourists who will be touring the various parts of KwaZulu-Natal, with Durban, of course, being the main draw card for the tourists who will be here in their numbers. The city of eThekwini, you know, has been experiencing a number of problems with regard to its beaches. A number of beaches, about 30. The city of eThekwini has got about 30 beaches, but the majority of them remain closed as a result of the damage of the infrastructure that was damaged by the floods in April. In a number of pump stations as well as water treatment plants were damaged by the floods, and also the high level of E. coli that was detected along its beaches has also added a number of problems experienced by the city of eThekwini. We've got Vusi Khumalo, who's the deputy city manager for parks in the city of eThekwini. Let's talk to him. He's just taken a dip into the waters to ensure that come the 1st of December, as it is today already. Let us see if also about the beaches. We've just taken your dip here in the waters. Is it safe for the tourists who will be here out in their numbers to ensure that they do enjoy their holiday?
Thank you. We have committed to the public that we are going to resolve all issues by the 1st of December. I can attest that we have been testing this beach, Umhlanga Main Beach and Umhlanga Bronze Beach, for the last month. We have results of every week, twice a week in the last month, and all the results are within normal. They are way below 500. When we started noticing that an independent organization was also testing and there were conflicts in our results, we then went to them and asked them to test with us. So we've been testing with them for the last 2 weeks, and I can confirm that their results and our results should not be different. Because we're testing at the same spot, testing at the same time, and I can confirm that this beach is safe to swim in. Our results are very safe. They are within normal, and they've been within normal for a month. The reason we've not opened for the last month is there are two reasons. The main reason is that we're giving time to our infrastructure group to continue working on the upstream issues. Obviously, we've got issues that were there in the pumps, Uhlange River as well. We had issues of pipes that had burst in those areas. So they've been working in the last few weeks to ensure that there is sufficient work done so that we are sure that it's safe here. They're still working in those areas. There are few areas still with problems, but they are not affecting these two beaches. That is why we're here.
You've got about 30 beaches along the coastline here. How many of them are open and others that are still closed?
I can count in one hand those that are not opened. So it means over 20 are open. I can count those at Umdloti are not open, not because they are unsafe. They are also within normal. But we've opened Kasuria and not opened Umdloti because we've got a notice from Environmental Affairs, which they must still clear before we open it. Otherwise, the results are within normal also for the last month. So it's safe even there. But we've not opened it because we're abiding with the notice that is there. The other beach around here that are still not clear are those in the south of here, between Lighthouse and down, because of the challenges of Umgeni River, also causing problems here. So there's about 4 of those beaches. But after that, all the beaches up to Bluff are open. There are a few in the south around Reunion and Isipingo that are closed, but we opened below that as well. Around Komazo are open, Nkababa are open as well. So it's those spots around the rivers where we're still dealing with issues, where there's still challenges.
When was the last sampling done on the waters, especially on this one, Umhlanga Main Beach? And also, we're told that the mayor will be here. He is not here. Were you made a sacrificial lamb?
It's World AIDS Day as well today, so there are many conflicting program issues. But he will still find us when he finishes his program and into the North Beach issues. So he will still join us. In terms of you're asking how many are. When was the last test taken? We test twice a week. We test on a Tuesday and we test on a Thursday. So there'll be a test today as well. There was a test on Tuesday. So all those results are normal. That's why we're here.
Okay. And also the E. coli level system, which was detected along the beaches here and also some of the rivers. If you can just give us an undertaking as to when are you going to clear it?
Clearing E. coli in the rivers is something that is our commitment, that it has to be as low as possible. It probably will not be zero because at a point in time, all our effluent is treated and then the water goes back to the sea. That's a normal process. But it has to be cleared through the pump stations, the wastewater works. So that is what we're dealing with now. There are still areas, because of the challenge, we've repaired the pump stations, so there's no problem there. The challenge is because we've repaired the pump stations, now water is flowing through the pipes. We're now identifying spots where they are leaking. So we're repairing the pipes where they are leaking. That is what we're busy with now, which is why we're certain that the impact is not big here, because the water is now going through, the sewer system is going through the pipes, through the pump stations. But where there are leaks, that's why people are still out in the field. Where you see pop-ups of leaks, that is what we're sorting now, because the pipes are full of sand. Because of the rains and the breakages that happen in certain areas. So the commitment is to clear all that, but we will not expose people to sewer in the beaches. So we are sure that where we've said you can swim in this area, it's because we are clear that the results are giving us confidence to do so.
Okay, just very lastly, we've been talking to some of the tourists. They are saying that they are staying indoors and some of them are just walking along the promenade. They are not taking that deep into the waters. Did that also concern you, seeing that a number of them will be flocking into the city?
eThekwini is a tourist destination. A lot of businesses in eThekwini rely on tourism in order to survive, especially in the season. So we would like to make sure in everything we do that we don't compromise those businesses without compromising lives. So this balancing act is important, and that's why we're closed, to make sure that when we open the different beaches, there is no compromise that we're doing. We're doing it because it's the right thing to do at that time. So we're here because we think this beach is safe.
Not only that you think, but we've also tested.
We've got the results we can share with you. I don't have a problem sharing with you the results.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Okay. There's the Deputy City Manager of Parks, Mr. Vusi Khumalo, giving us that undertaking, saying that the tourists can come to enjoy themselves because the festive season has already begun right here in Durban. It's back to in the studio.